Hey, Shalom, Yeshara. When the stuff source by giving no praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Rakah, double on the apostles of GMS and honesty, brothers doing the work in truth, more sincerity. This is a quick one. I'll give the backstory and I'll go into it. So, at work, one of the projects I had, because where I work, we take users inputted data, and some of that data is like pictures and images. Right, so we want to make sure that it's something that's not basically we want to make sure that users aren't uploading porn to our website. And so basically, using some of the tools out there, right, I put together a system, so we can basically moderate things, that we don't want to be in our system or whatever, what have you. Right. And, so when it came to testing now, my boss, he's like, look, I want you to test this, I want to test that. And obviously part of the, moderation system was this image checker, right? Which, if you imagine sort of like how, you say certain words on the YouTube or whatever, or you put in certain, audio clips or video clips, that's not a human looking at that. That is computers. That's a computer basically looking at all of that and being able to moderate it to, and matching whatever, whatnot. Right, I'll grab this real quick. Right, it's Deuteronomy, Daniel 28:3 says, and they, that's not what I want, Salat, my brain just fries. Ezekiel 28:3, Salat, got there in the end. Ezekiel 28:3 says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, there is no secret that they can hide from thee. Right, so from the time where you can write a bit of software that's able to analyze images or whatever, whatnot, that is wisdom, right? Because like I said, at the end of the day, the computer itself doesn't actually know, what it is that it's looking at. Right, yeah, you're able to just say, hey, have a look at this image, what is it, right? Or in the case of YouTube, which is on a much larger, more grand scale, it's listening, okay, cool, this part of the video matches that random song, right? And it's able to do that more in what feels like real time. Right now, like I said, the part of the project that I had to do was make sure that porn wasn't being uploaded to our website. So I was basically tasked with testing this system and having to upload images of, adult entertainment, whatever, what have you. Right, and one of the requirements that my boss gave was like, make sure you test, cartoon images of porn or whatever, what have you. Once again, so that these things aren't uploaded to our website. Right. Now, like I said, I have to give that massive disclaimer, right? Which, we what you watch, what do you watch? Brothers, watch whatever. Some don't, some do. It is what it is. But the point there is, on the cartoon one, man, I was just seeing some foul ass shit, man. Right? For instance, you had the, if you've ever watched that film, The Incredibles, right? You had someone who made a flick. All I saw was a cartoon, or still of it, but it was basically like a comic flick of the Incredibles family having a family orgy, man. Right? Then you had another one with Scooby Doo, and one of the characters in that. Then you had another one with in fact, you had loads with Bart Simpson and Marge, right? And I'm looking at this shit disgusted, man. I'm looking at this like, man, this kingdom's filthy, right? Because you got to sit down, and you got to imagine it. You got to imagine, what position am I gonna have them in? How are they gonna look? Whatever, and someone's actually gone to the trouble of designing and then drawing this, man, right? Which is filthy. Right? And then worst thing is someone actually goes and looks for this thing and watches this thing and gets aroused by this thing. Right? This is Amos 9:8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. I was originally referring to the children of Israel. Right? But nowadays it's referring to America, man. right? That place is wicked, it's nasty, right? And it's pushing that filth all over the world. Right, it says, and I'll destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. Right, so pursuant to the to the precepts, right? America's going to be completely destroyed, right, off the face of the earth, right? Because her sins have mounted up into the heavens, man. Right, because she had sinned against the Lord. Right, let me grab one. This is Jeremiah 50 and was it 12? No, this is in fact I'll start from 12, Jeremiah 50 and 12. Your mother shall be so confounded. That's referring to England, right? Because America came out of England, right? It says, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, which that number one plague is that ICBM nuclear missile, pursuant to Zechariah 14 and 12, right? It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. So everyone that has nuclear missiles ultimately is going to shoot at America, right? It says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, right? They're basically saying, don't skimp, right? Because they ain't going to be no use for these ICBMs in the kingdom, so might as well use them all now. Right, for she hath sinned against Yahweh. And this is, things, what am I looking for? She hath sinned against, this is the reason why, these things are going to happen to America, right? This is why Esau's going to be taken out of power, because he's pushed this filth throughout the nation, man. Right, even in his own laws, incest is outlawed. Yet you got people out there that are, making fantasies about this, right? Like I said, to sit down and to draw all of that, right? To put your mind there, right? In intricate detail, man. It's like, you just think, man, what's wrong with these people, man? But right? This is Isaiah 60, right, and verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Right, so these people are in gross darkness, man. Right, I was visibly annoyed, pissed off, and for the most part, no one else cared. Right, no one else cared. It was just a joke to everyone. Right, but Yahweh shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Right. So we in terms of these guys, wickedness hath polluted the earth, man. It's Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword destruction, right? And that's one of the pollutions. What I mean, you have whole categories of porn dedicated to incest and bestiality, right? Now, whether it's whether it's literal incest or literal bestiality with just play acting, that shit's filthy, man. Right? And then what happens if you ain't got no guidance? Right? You'll see that and you get aroused by it, and then before you know it, you're trying to, you might have a sister. Geezer starts looking at his sister a certain way. Why? Because those are the things that are promoted, in the adult entertainment. Right? It's a way of getting people accustomed to certain ideas. Right? This shit's nasty, man. To 2 Ezra 15 and 5, behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, and death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right? So that's, like I said, once again, that's one of those pollutions, that's wickedness. Right? Scriptures say you ain't supposed to, basically, you ain't supposed to lie with anyone near of kin to you. Right? You ain't supposed to lie with your with your mother-in-law or your stepsister or whatever. Right? You ain't supposed to be doing that shit. Right? That's off. And you ain't supposed to be laying down with no beast. Right? So you lay down with beast, you and the beast should be put to death. Right? But like I said, these things are what do you call it? People make light of these things. And behind closed doors, you don't know what these guys be getting up to, man. Right? But that's why this place is gonna be destroyed. Right? That's apparently all I had. Right? It was just a quick rant, man. No, I said that shit actually pissed me the fuck off. But hey, that's the world we live in, and that's why we seek a kingdom to come, right? Wherein dwelleth righteousness, right? So until next time, I'm gonna say shalom.